Hi, welcome to this more restorative kind of class. We're gonna first activate the body a little bit, and then we'll go into deeper stretches. You will need a block, a book would also work, or even a rolled blanket, that could also work. This class is good if you have been sitting for a while, you want to just stretch and move your body. If you had a stronger session yesterday, maybe a training session at the gym or maybe a vinyasa class, so if you have some sore muscles, this class is gonna work wonders for you. And we are going to start already, so we'll start laying down onto your mat. And then coming into a very relaxed position, and on every exhale you release some muscles towards the floor. You can keep your knees bent or you can extend your legs. A couple of more breaths here. With every exhale, you relax your muscles more towards the floor. Good, and then you can open your eyes if they were closed. Then you're gonna start lifting your hips a little bit up, tucking your tailbone down, bringing your ribs in. And then you're gonna make fists with your hands. Place them on top of the two front ISIS points, which are the two front pelvic points here that we have, two bones each side of our hips. And then you're gonna press your hands down, but your hips will resist. So your glutes will start to activate more. So keep doing that. You're not gonna probably see it, you're just gonna feel it. The ribs are not flaring out like this. We want to keep them in, so you can also place your hands there and make sure they are controlled. It's one fist away from the mat, so you maybe have to lower a bit. And then if you have any pain in your knees, you're gonna walk your feet further forward. You feel that, so you can see as well that your knees and legs are parallel, feet are fully grounded. And now we're just gonna, staying here, we're gonna lift the toes, all 10 toes, up, up, up. And then we'll start to place one toe at each time back down to the floor. One more time like this, lift them all up. So that requires a bit of brain-foot coordination, but with time you get there. And then toe by toe down to the floor. Very nice. And then extending your arms up so you release the pressure of your fists on your hips. Flex your wrists as if you were holding a tray. And then from here, your left hand will pull your fingers towards you. So you get a forearm stretch. And then we'll switch that. Very nice. And then a final kick for your glutes. If you're ready, we're gonna start to pulse up and down. Just very tiny pulses, thinking about that brain-glute connection, right? And you can place your hands on your ribs, so we don't want them like that, up. We want them in. So the back of your ribs is also down to the floor, right? It's not that bridge, that typical bridge in yoga. It's maybe more like a Pilates bridge, if you want to call it. Good, very nice. And then lower your spine, vertebra by vertebra, down. Wiggle anything you need. We'll go for a very quick core work. So your hands will go back behind your head. Elbows will stay closed next to your temples. So that's going to help you with the engagement of your shoulder blades, which is also part of your core. From here, we'll combine this with the breath. So you're gonna inhale. And on the exhale, you're gonna lift your upper body up. Hold it here, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Look at your belly and try to pull it down towards your lumbar spine, but your lumbar spine is not flat. And then inhale, lower back down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Squeeze your ribs together, bring your belly down. So we don't want the belly to go up. We want everything pulling towards the midline. Inhale one more time. On the exhale, you lift. Good. Inhale, lower. We add on, but you can stay with this variation. Exhale, lift. Then the right knee will come towards, so right above your right hip. With your right hand, you push your thigh away, but your thigh is resisting. Hold it here. Hand behind your head, foot down, inhale and lower. Feel that extra demand on the right side. Exhale, lift. Left knee this time, right on top of your hip. So not over, not far away, right on top. Left hand on top, and then push, 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 push. Hold it here, foot down, hand down, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift. Right leg, right arm, step by step. Hand down, foot down, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Left leg, left hand. Good, foot down, left hand down. Inhale and lower. We add on, exhale, lift. Right leg, right hand. Maybe left arm reaches back, so left biceps is next to your ear. Push, push, push. Try to reach higher with your left hand. Hands behind your head, foot down. Last one, exhale, lift. Left knee, left hand, push. So opposing forces here. Right arm extends, reach it higher, but keep pushing with your left hand. And release. If you want an extra round of this last version, this last modification, go for it. If you are ready, then you swing your knees side to side. Good, and then we'll meet in a tabletop position. So make your way towards the front of your mat. With your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. So tabletop quadruped position. Very nice. From here, gentle cat-cow. Inhale. Open your chest. Exhale. Push the floor away. Really round your spine. Inhale one more time. Exhale, round. Good, and then coming into a neutral position. Left leg will extend back. Left toes are down. You shift back and forth. Just a calf stretch. So if you were running yesterday, maybe that feels nice. And then we're gonna lift the left leg. Lift the left arm forward towards the front. So we are in a bird dog position. You can stay here if that's too much. You place both of your hands and you only do the leg. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna bring everything towards your center. Elbow to your knee, knee to your elbow. You round your spine, so it's like in a cat-cow position. And exhale, round. One more time, so it's 3 times. Very nice, and then other side, right leg extends back, then just shift back and forth. Engage your core, so make sure you're not sinking down. Everything is active, your neck is not dropping, it's also in line with your spine. When you're ready, lift that right foot, extend the left arm forward, inhale, exhale, knee and elbow together. Inhale. Extend, exhale, round your spine, push the floor away with your right hand. Inhale. And exhale, last one. Very nice. And then coming into a child's pose, you decide if you want wider legs, so wider knees or knees together. Very nice. And then coming into the first downward facing dog. So lifting your hips up, knees up, hands are against the floor. You can paddle your feet out. Shoulders are engaged, so I don't want you to really sink down into the shoulders. Keep them active. You're fighting gravity. You don't want any pain in the shoulders. You want strong shoulders all across your life. Strong and mobile shoulders. Good, and then you can paddle your feet out, maybe letting one heel sink down, bending one knee at a time. Very nice. One more big inhale. And exhale. Lowering down onto your knees. We'll grab the block. Grab some water if you need. Otherwise, grab the block or a pillow. It's gonna also work. Very nice. We're gonna place the head over here. So let's see if my mic likes that. My right cheek is on the block. Right arm is extended in front of me. And then from here, we first go into a twist. So both of your hands are touching together. Both knees are pointing towards the same direction. You're just gonna open the left arm back and back to center. Open up, back to center. Last time, open up, back to center. Good, very nice. From here, we'll extend the left leg and we're gonna start to pulse up and down for 10 times. The right knee is in a 90-degree position. 5 more. And then the left hand can be supporting your upper body, making sure that you are not moving side to side or anything else. And then from here, we'll go into external rotation, meaning that your knee will come to your chest. And then from here, your left heel tries to tap your thigh. And then extend it back 5 more. Whoa, everything is clicking over here. External kick. So imagine you have a wall, you kick it back with your left heel and then you tap it here. Good, and then last time we'll stay in external rotation, and maybe if you need the help of your hand, you're gonna place the left foot in front of your right thigh. If that's too much for your hip, which is now pretty warm, you can also extend your right leg a bit more so you have a more open figure 4. So that's basically figure 4. If that's still very uncomfortable, you can turn to your back and stay with a figure 4 there. Good, from here you're gonna stay and you're gonna start to massage your thigh. So you want to push it away with a little bit of pressure and see what feels good. So we're pausing here and breathing. And then when you're ready, you're gonna lift yourself back up. Maybe unwind the legs first. But we're gonna place again the figure 4. So you want again the left foot in front. From here, with the left hand, you're gonna come as high, so as far forward from your right foot towards the front of your mat. Maybe tap the mat. Your right elbow is down to the floor. And then you're gonna open back with that left arm. So opening your chest and stretching your chest with the help of your right elbow. Inhale here, Exhale, tap the right upper corner of your mat. Feel maybe here, oh, that stretch on the quadratus lumborum, which is at the back side of your lumbar spine. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. If you want to stay here for 5 minutes, like I would, you can stay and breathe. Otherwise, we'll move on towards the other side. You can stay in the same way, but I'm just going to change to face you. Same here, knees 90-degree angles, hands both on top in front of you. Both together 3 times, opening with the right arm. It's my left cheek now that is on the block. That could also work with a pillow, even in your bed. Good, so you're gonna feel that in the front chest muscle. You can stay a bit longer for the last one. Good, and then when you're ready, we're gonna warm up the hips. So right hand comes on top of your right hip, left knee stays where it is. It's the right leg that extends, and we're gonna pulse for 10. I have 3, 5. Good, 5 more, 3, 2, 1. We'll go into that flexion first, bringing your knee to your chest, and then maybe external rotation, trying to tap your thigh, and then kick it back against the wall and tap. 5 more. Good, and then the last one, we'll try to bring it over, maybe with the help of your hand, or maybe just moving your left thigh. And then hold it here if that's enough, but if you want, you can push with your hands. Very nice, and then we'll unwind. Coming up with your upper body, left elbow will stay down on the floor. Figure 4 still with your legs. Right arm comes up and over to the corner of your mat, to the left corner of your mat. With your left elbow, you push the floor away, because if you let yourself sink, you're not going to feel anything on the right side. And then open your chest, send that right arm far away, and twist, turn down to the floor. One more time. And then last one, will stay open and then close. Nice, good. Lifting it up. Have some water if you need. I hope this is feeling good. We'll go for thread the needle with an extra kick. We'll start both of your hands down under your shoulders, knees under your hips, not that far away, so we don't want them far away that we sink into the lower back. We want them rather near. Your right hand will stay down to the floor. Left arm opens. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale 3 times. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and then we'll stay here. Maybe you need a block or the same pillow that you used for your cheek, for your right temple. And then if you want, you can stay here. Or if you want, with your right arm, you can walk forward, as far forward as you can, keeping your hips high, don't let them sink. Keeping that that belly button in. And then maybe you bring that right hand back to where it is, maybe to the top of your left hand. make a fist and then push away. So your right hand will try to protract your left shoulder more, meaning that your left arm will go longer. Good, and then gently release, coming back to center. We'll do the same on the other side. Right arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open. Push the floor away with that left hand. Thread the needle. Last one, open. And we stay. Same options here. You can start to walk with your left fingers towards the front of your mat. You can have a block under your chest. And then if you want, your right hand can come on top, your left hand can come on top of your right hand. And then push. Imagine you want to bring that left hand farther away from your chest. Breathing into the side body and at the same time trying to keep those hips leveled in weight. And then gently coming back to center. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Your right knee will stay down. Left hand can grab a block, a pillow, a ball, whatever you want and you have. Inhale, open. Elbow goes up and back. Exhale, thread the needle with the block. But this time really round your spine and the block will tap your belly or your ribs. Inhale. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, and then we're gonna come sit. So I'm just gonna switch for a moment. You're gonna place the block down to the floor first. You're gonna swing that right foot outside of your mat. And then you're gonna sit in a half malasana pose. You can adjust the block higher. You want the right knee down onto the floor, the left leg with you. And then you're gonna apply a little bit of pressure here. If you don't feel anything at the back of your heel, back of your calf, you're gonna bring the left foot nearer to your groin. If you still don't feel anything, if you have any other block or pillow, place it there and gently push. Pause here. Good, and then release the pressure. Come back into a neutral spine, long spine, head on top of shoulders, shoulders on top of your hips. And then bring your hands to your cheeks and jaw and start to massage. You're at home, so probably that's totally fine. So start to massage your jaw. Try to relax your jaw and at the same time relax your pelvic floor, which is very well connected to your jaw. So if you clench your jaw, it is possible that you also clench your belly, your pelvic floor. So here, try to release, maybe with an exhale, completely your belly, completely your pelvic floor, your jaw, everything that might feel tight. Very nice. And then the left hand, so if you have your left foot here in front, the left hand will come maybe on the inner side of your thigh. If that's too much, you can also grab it from the outside. And it's going to be the right arm that goes up and over for a side body stretch. Very nice. And then we'll release and we'll do the same on the other side. Starting with thread the needles, but this time we'll start with your right foot in front. The block is on your right hand. Reach it up. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. So your left shoulder, the now that you're probably seeing now, when you thread the needle and tap the block onto your ribs, it's going to be in external rotation. So your elbow will be facing back, your biceps will be facing forward. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, tap. One more time, inhale, maybe open more, but think about that left shoulder. And tap. Good, rounding the spine. And then same here, we'll release the block first, we'll swing that left foot away from the mat. And then we'll sit. This time it's your left knee down, right foot with you. And then apply a little bit of pressure towards that right knee. Be very gentle, especially if you had any injury around your knee or your ankle. You want to be especially gentle with this. It is a passive stretch, right? But here we are trying to improve dorsiflexion of your foot. An extension of your calf, of course. So same options here. If you don't feel anything, you bring that right foot nearer to your groin, or you apply more weight. So actually, if you want, you can place a weight here, yeah? But that's gonna be intense. And then release, come back towards a neutral position. It's the right arm this time coming forward on the inner side of your thigh, left arm up and over. Left arm up and over, trying to open the left side of your body. Very nice. And then coming back towards the front of your mat, feet together. Coming into a forward fold. So if you were running there or you had a strong session, as I said before, that's going to feel wonders. I always try to keep my knees bent. Maybe swinging the weight side to side, maybe hanging, wiggling, anything that might feel good, grabbing opposite elbows. Good, and then now that you're there, grab the block. Maybe you need the block to have a nicer, longer spine and more space for your hamstrings. So it always depends not only in how flexible you are, but also in the anatomy of your body, right? So I have long arms, which means that I don't need that much of hamstring flexibility. But if you have shorter arms, you were born with that, so maybe you need a block, and that's totally fine. Good, and then when you're ready, we're going to stand up. You can either roll your spine, or if you have low blood pressure and you get dizzy sometimes, then you're gonna go with your spine straight, right? So I'm just gonna go with my spine straight up, maybe rolling the shoulders, shaking everything a little bit. We go for one last move, stepping your left foot back, coming into goddess with your block or anything you want. A ball maybe could also work. Feet are open wide. If you in this position when bending your knees, you have some pain in your knees, you're gonna make the goddess smaller, right? So that's not a competition, totally fine. Have the block, and then imagine you are stirring a big bowl of soup. So you're gonna start towards the left maybe. We're gonna switch sides, so no problem. So you're gonna stir, so that block is basically the big spoon, or that pillow is basically the big spoon. And then we're gonna switch directions. Very nice. And then release the block. Place the hands on the inner side of your thighs, rolling one shoulder forward, maybe deepening your squat here, and to the other side. Good, now we have reached the end of the class. So we are standing. You can close your feet. You can gain some awareness of your position here. Hands together at the heart, maybe knees gently bent. Feel that grounding on your heels, on the full feet. We'll do what we did at the beginning of the class, lifting all of your toes, and then without looking, I know it's hard, without looking, toe by toe by toe, down to the floor. We'll do this one more time. Lift the toes, toe, toe down, toe down, toe down. Good, you can close your eyes and maybe feel your balance. Back and forth, side to side, gentle moves. If you feel you need a shavasana, some time off, please place some music, lay down onto your mat. Everything is now ready for you to relax. If you have a blanket, you can do that. Otherwise, you can shake your body. Thank you for flowing me today. Hope to see you another time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.